Why was I brought here? Which day is it?
The next day. The night, actually. They brought you here last night.
Are you the officer in charge? They came to my house when I was in bed.
It says here that you're a writer of children's fiction. Do you do any other kind of writing? I mean, it's better to have no ideas than half-baked ones. Are your stories political?
I write for...
Well... maybe we made a mistake. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes... if they've had too much to drink, maybe they took a wrong turn. My sincere apologies. You may leave. From the head of this department apologizing for our mistake.
How long will that take?
No time at all. It's procedure. We can never be too sure. You were signing autographs at the 3rd Street bookstore. I forget what it's called.
Sorry, but I'm really not in the mood for conversation.
You were going to press what? What did it sound like?
A choke gutter.
A man with a voice like a choked gutter. What did he do? All right, don't worry. It's got rum in it. Warms you up, doesn't it?
Listen, how long will the letter be?
What letter?
The apology letter.
Oh, that. And you decided to wait, didn't I?
Your officers?
You really should watch what you're saying, you know. Could be a long time before you. You cannot call your lawyer or anyone else outside. You must put your trust in us. I'm a small part of a large mechanism. The treasure trove. The cat with green wings.
Heavy-duty political stuff, huh?
No, you're right. These stories are innocuous.
I told you you're making a terrible mistake.
No, that's not possible.
Are you infallible?
Not me personally. Although maybe I am at fault, really. I'm not looking hard enough. You can't have been arrested for nothing.
Are you going to concoct something to justify my arrest?
Tell me about it.
Why don't you read it?
It's interesting to hear writers talk about their work. Children are remarkably subtle creatures. Don't worry, it's fine. They even cleaned your house before they left. Are you menstruating now? If you answer my questions, isn't it? You in good health? Do you have any physical condition I should know about? Are you on any medication? I'm still waiting for the artist to speak about her work. It's a curious story. Very different from the flying car and the cat with green wings. Were you a lonely child? No brothers or sisters?
No, just my mother and me.
But your mother didn't pay you much attention. I don't trust lonely people. Life's eternal spectators. Watching. Waiting. Were you afraid of your mother? Where you accused her of not noticing.
I've done what you asked, Mama. I've done all I could.
And then you stormed out of the hospital. We gain access to confessions, guilts, longings, you name it, that we wouldn't otherwise be privy. Government policy. Now, tell me, what did your mother not notice? What did your mother not notice? People have their eyes burnt with cigarettes.
Is that what you're going to do?
I don't smoke. It'll pass. Put your head on your knees. Cover your ears lightly. Better? Shall we go on?
I can't remember what it's about. Don't hit me.
Well, don't worry. It'll come back. Let's talk about closet land instead. The child's locked in the closet by her mother, imagines the clothes are her friends and plays with them, and the friendly rooster warns them that the mother is on her way back, the clothes go back to the racks, and the child waits to be let free. Is that it? Why was the child locked in the closet? Think now.
Maybe she ate too much cake or spilled watercolors on her mother's best dress.
For this, the child gets locked up in a closet. That's a bit extreme, isn't it? Closet land is a place where people go for secret meetings. Do you object to my interpretation?
No. But that's all it is, your interpretation. Closet land is a simple children's story.
It's not a simple word. Just think, skeletons rattling in the closet. It's a dark, secretive word. It's like the basement, the space under the bed at night.
I chose an everyday object, a closet instead of a fan.
Most of the children can be taught you are guilty of subliminal indoctrination.
That's absurd.
So you don't support the dissidents? Do you support us then? Have you supported what we... This is my first. Who commissioned you to write this story? Where is Closet Man? Who are the clothes that come alive in the story? We already have 2 turncoats in custody, the kindergarten teacher and the physicist. Who's the friendly rooster? How does he know when Mother will come? Is he in the government? We have a few suspicions. You're not one of those anti-smoking activists, are you? There. You see, there was no need for that. You'll know if I'm going to hurt you. It's the suspense, not the pain, that'll drive you mad. You've changed. Sure. More?
Did you tell me?
Never trust strangers. Didn't your mother tell you that?
No, she never did. I have to rinse my mouth. I won't confess to a pack of lies, and even if I do confess...
Where are your clothes? What's all this paint on your face?
Maybe your boys got bored and wanted some fun.
We are not allowed to subject anyone to any harassment outside the context of standard interrogation. Sorry. I'll look into it. Want some broth?
No.
Someone else will take over now. I'd advise you to be straight with him. He's not very patient. But don't worry. You'll be fine.
No. No blindfold, please.
Are you scared of the dark?
It feels like...
It feels what?
Why don't you question me? I don't want this other man.
We work in shifts.
Why do I have to be blindfolded?
Because he's an undercover officer, and we can't run the risk of your... Relax. I have to do this. I don't want to use force. They're watching me, too.
Who is the friendly rooster? When the clock struck 5, the friendly rooster awoke from his nap. His children, the mittens. Friendly rooster shook his feathers. He must warn them before Mommy arrives. Who is the friendly rooster, AB 234? Tell the truth. You didn't want. I heard you tell him. Don't go. You question me. I saw that in a movie once. So you don't know who the friendly rooster is, huh? Come here.
Yes, Your Excellency.
And who is she, prisoner XYZ?
She's in charge.
What are the aims of your group, prisoner XYZ?
We're planning to overthrow the government, Your Honor.
Answer her, prisoner XYZ. Who are you? What was your code name?
I was called the Friendly Rooster, Your Virtuosity.
You heard what your fellow rebels said?
That's not true. I don't know.
Shut up! You were brought here because you're guilty.
I'm innocent.
Well, even if you are, you'll be guilty before you leave. But don't leave just yet, prisoner AB-234. Not just yet, there's plenty more to come. We're gonna have a barbecue, okay? What I am doing, prisoner AB-234. We're gonna have roast chicken in a minute. And then I'm gonna pluck out his fingernails with a pair of pliers. I just did his toes last week. The toughest part is getting a good grip. But once you have the nails steady and firm, then you just tug. Like yours, AB-234. Before the innocence had gone. Before it knew the world. And a man's touch. You must have been a pretty child.
He's gone. Skin's thickened. The first time's the worst. It burns so much you feel like you're in hell.
Where are you?
Over here to your right. And versify. I'm the resident witness. They drag me out whenever they want to incriminate someone or other. I used to resist, not anymore. Have you been barbecued?
No.
What do they try on you? Cat's cradle? Arabesque?
What do they?
Don't even think about it, not even when it's happening to you. Think of something else. You got something pleasant. Well, think about that, whatever that is. Take your mind right away from what they're doing to you. Have you ever done? Oh. They'll be coming for me soon. Listen. There's another man here. It's a different sort for a place like that. He did? Why didn't you beg for mercy? That's all he wants. What? He would have let you go. He's not so bad, really. He used to be a professor of some sort before they got to him. He plays the piano. They're coming. Listen. If he comes to question you again, throw yourself at his feet. It's your only hope.
Hello?
Help me. Please.
I don't like all this, you know. I tell myself it's just a job, and then in my dreams these words float by. Because thou hast the power and owns the grace to look through and behind this mask of me, against which years have beat thus blanchingly with their reins, and behold my soul's true face. Seems so long ago. My soul's true face. You know what I'm going to do? I don't care who's watching me. I'm going to open that door and let you walk away into the night.
Nothing. Nothing.
Good. Let's get these handcuffs off. Keys. What's the handcuff? Keys. Our aim is to rid society of negative influences. That aim justifies to rid society of negative influences. That aim justifies the use of certain unorthodox means.
Your aim is to humiliate and debase a human being.
Our
There is
aim
no
is to rid
justification.
society of negative influences. There is no justification for cruelty of any kind. Are you in good health? Do you have any physical condition that I should know about? Are you on?
know, 97.5% of women who wear black underwear are closet whores. Think about something pleasant to take your mind. A friendly rooster, for instance.
When was I brought here?
When do you think?
Feels 2 months. Years, 2 lifetimes.
2 lifetimes.
One.
We brought you here 2 lifetimes ago. No, I'm joking. You've only been here 2 years. We're going to play a game. You respond to my questions with the first word that comes to your mind. It's called touchdown. Touchdown. Closet. You write your stories in the closet?
No.
Mother. No. No, men go to sleep.
Sleep is death.
We must break your body to win your mind. You tell me you're being stubborn. You should sleep, young. Listen to the tape and fall asleep.
Sleep is death.
Well, it's a waiting game then. 1,440 hours.
You're
without
lying. They brought me here last night.
Why should I lie about this?
To confuse me.
Relax. Let your shoulders, let them flow like gentle streams, like distant seas. We must break your body to win your mind.
You can break my
Pain
body, but you can't
ennobles
break
both the giver and the receiver. Discipline will remain government policy. Break your body to win
but you
your...
can't.
Will you sign this? You're forcing me.
To do what?
Things I don't want to do.
Aren't you worried that this is your job, that you do it without question? Most men go to work in offices and factories, and you come here instead. What made you this way? Is it what they did to you? Or is it a hidden sickness, some inner decay?
Resistance is foolish, which is why we must break your body to win.
Break my mind.
Right. Why don't you just sign? Come on, give me a break.
No.
What's that? Why do you refuse? It's a small thing. Just a signature. Think of it as an autograph. Children have to be taught a firm lesson. Where is Closet Land? Why were you in the closet? I wonder if you know, really know, the strength of your mind. Most people break down in a matter of hours. You've escaped from us on the back of a flying cow and a cat with wings. You're a strange and unique case. A, B, 2, 3, 4. We must go to Closet Land. You're back in your mother's closet, AP23. It's dark. You can't see a thing. You closed your eyes anyway because you can hear his footsteps. You're back in your mother's closet, AP234. Comes the chopper to chop off your head. Scream. 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 You won't scream. You never did, not even then. Such a knowing look in such young eyes. What made you this way? Some hidden streak, an inner sickness. A sugar plum heart, beating wildly in its cage. Everything so small, so perfect. You took away my innocence too. But when you grew up and had other lovers, and when they touched you or breathed your name, you froze and thought of me. Because thou hast the power and ownst the grace to see through and behind this mask of me against which years have beat thus blanchingly with their reins. And behold, my soul's true face. My soul's true face.
Why?
You're here as a dissident. You're part of the tribe that thinks too much. If you'd continued writing about flying pigs... Cows. About flying cows and winged cats, you'd have been safe. But then we found Closet Land. If I told you that this is your last chance, that everything is at stake, everything,
How do you shut a mind?
They cut out his tongue, but he found a way. He whistled. Then they found a way. That's why he couldn't whistle to you today. One little injection. He was a physicist. Look at him now. Thought in his head. And look at his eyes. Empty eyes. Thought a pack of lies anyway, so sign it. What do you care? It's just a pack of lies.